Hey, sweethearts, it's me, Savvy Maggie, and I know you guys are like, where you been? But it's been a lot going on. Paige is graduating from junior high, so it's been a lot going on. But I try to check in with you guys from time to time and get back. I'm getting back on my regular schedule. But I wasn't going to make a video about this because I didn't want people to think, oh, she's just trying to get views. But y'all know me. Y'all know I've been trying to grow my channel organically. I don't do all the little, all the sub for sub stuff and all of that because I want people to click on my videos and just like me naturally. So you guys know I'm really not trying to do the sub for sub thing, right? I mean, do this video for views because I don't even get that many views. So anyway, but I was on my way home from work and I was listening to Bloveslife's latest video on the E with Q drama. Now, I've made a few comments on a few other people's videos regarding the E with Q drama because, I'm not a mean person at all. I was looking at my girl Sharon yesterday and she was talking about how people kind of came for her and, attacked her and people are being mean. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you this. I'm a 45-year-old woman. And we live in a society where people have just gotten afraid to talk, to really call a spade a spade. And what she did was mean and vicious. And I'm just telling the truth. Yes, this is my opinion, but I watched the video. I do watch her from time to time, and I don't really care for her because when a person is really enjoying their food and, the ums and stuff are really real, or when they're just extra. I mean, and she's constantly checking the mic and all that kind of stuff. So I don't even watch her. It's really, she's ridiculous to me. So I don't watch her. It's really like porn, it's way past ASMR. So anyway, I don't care for her. But I went to her channel because of a video she did, a collab she did with B-Love. I would have never even known who Q was unless it came up in my, suggested or something like that. But I probably wouldn't have watched her. But I watch her and I started to support her. I'll let her videos play and I'll turn the sound down just to give her a view, just to give her that support. Because I feel like that's what we should do in the community. And, I know I have followers of other races too. But as black women, we have to support one another. We have to stick together. We have been systematically torn apart. So we're trying our best ourselves to get ourselves back together. Okay. Anyway, that's neither here. That is here and there, but we're going to set that to the side. I have a problem with everybody talking about something. We can't take away how she felt, and that's her truth, and this, and that. And you're right. We can't discount the way she felt, but we can't say that it's ridiculous that she even felt that way. Let's be for real about the whole thing. I'm so tired of all this sugarcoating. Everybody got to be PC. Don't make these people mad. Don't make this group of people mad. Bullshit is bullshit, and excuse my language. I know I have kids. Excuse my language, y'all. But the truth is the truth is the truth is the truth. She did that out of hate. B-Love is just talking about, oh, yeah, I just did a New York Times interview. Cardi B reposted her. You can say what you want to say about you went and did these collabs, and they were oh so great, and this, and that. You said that the collab with B-Love was oh so great. It was just, oh, so wonderful. They were this, they were that, blah, 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 blah. Come on now. I'm one of those people, I'm going to call it out. I'm going to call a spade, and that was some bull. That was done out of hate. She really thought that was going to go in her favor. But see, what you don't understand is people play about God. People think they know more about God than you because they go to church every Sunday and they read their Bible and this, and that. And you can tell them something and throw them off their feet. They never even thought about it because they so systematically brainwashed about so many things. But anyway, that's a whole nother subject too. But I say that to say people are covered. See, you can think that you can get out here and you can say these things about a person, but you don't know their relationship with God. You don't know how many angels they got praying for them. You don't know. You don't know that they're covered. And so that covering on them protected them. What you tried to do to them, like they used to say, I'm rubber, you glue, and what you say bounce off me and stick onto you. It was that same type of situation. She tried to spew hate on that woman's name. And even the people that didn't like her said, oh, you're wrong for that. You're wrong. Because anybody that uses their common sense would understand that if I came into your house and you were there to greet me, because I really came to do a collab with you. Your husband's in the studio working. Oh, okay, he is a good family man, like he says. He's a good family man. He's over there taking care of the business, like he says he does. Okay. Darius comes down the stairs, but you've been a fan of this family for years, so you should already know that Darius is shy. The young man doesn't even eat on camera, really, because he's shy. He doesn't even want us to see how he really eats. So, bull is bull, and real is real. And see, I favor the side of real, and I call it what it is. So, I was trying not to make a video on this because I didn't want people to think, oh, she's just making this video for views, blah, 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 blah. People probably not going to watch this anyway because I don't get a lot of views, and I'm okay with that. My YouTube is for me, and I told you guys that. It's a great outlet for me. Like right now, I just watched that video. I'm ticked. So instead of keeping that all in, I can get on here on YouTube, and, hey, if 5 people see it, 5 people got to see how I felt about it because I think it's wrong. It was wrong. It was very, very wrong, and it was really done maliciously, and it just wasn't right. That was done maliciously. She did that thinking that people were going to turn on Bloveslife and turn on to her. But guess what? If they did, it may have worked for you for 2 months, but it wouldn't have continued. That's the whole thing. And this little young man that she got in her life, talking about some people calling her fake and phony. You should have checked your woman first. When she told you she was going to make that video, you, as her man, should have used your common sense because she wasn't using hers and said, baby, that's not even anything to talk about. That's really nothing to even talk about. But she knew that we live in this day and society, this day and age where people love drama. So people were going to run to it. Are you saying something about Bloveslife? Are you saying something about Beyonce? Are you saying something about Lil' Kim? You said something about Cardi? People love drama. And the only way that's going to die down is if we stop feeding into it. And that's it. That's all I had to say about it. I'm just saying it was fake. It was done with malicious intentions. She thought it was going to go a different way. And it backfired on her. And it's going to continue to backfire on her. And that's just the truth. Because you reap what you sow in life. And guess what? When you mess with certain folks, that karma comes back on you super fast. It comes back on you. So I tell people all the time, I feel sorry when people do things against me sometimes. Because that karma, baby, it comes back on them so fast, and they're sitting up, and then they got to call me and tell me what just happened to them and wonder why this happened to them. Honey, the Lord told you he'll make your enemies your footstool. And that's the truth. That's the truth. The good thing is, and the thing is not to find pleasure in their downfall or their demise. But I'm done with it, y'all. I just wanted to come on and say, hey, and put my 2 cents into the ring. I love y'all. And I will be back a little bit later or tomorrow with another video. Love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. And thanks for tuning into Savvy TV. Oh, yeah, and I forgot. I don't want money to mess with my mind. I don't want money to mess with my mind. Girl, this whole video is about money. The whole video is about money. Trying to take money from someone else and trying to pad your pockets. Excuse me, which, of course, is backfiring on you. It's backfiring on you. And do I wish harm on you? No, I don't. I hope that you're able to, redeem yourself. I really hope that as a woman, an adult woman, because you are an adult. You call Darius a grown man when he's not. He's never even referred to himself as an adult because you know how I know? I watch their videos. So when I saw your video, I called it what it was, crap. And the only reason I could say that, and I am one of those people saying, excuse me, I'm not saying that you didn't feel the way you did, but I'm sure your mama taught you a little bit better than to go into someone's house, make the perceptions that you made, and then to come out and make any of that public. Because guess what? That was nothing to even talk about. If you didn't meet Nate as soon as you thought you met Nate, you should meet him. Oh well. Because if somebody came into your house and they didn't meet, what's his name, Scott, as fast as they thought that they should meet him, if someone said something to you about that, you would be like, who she think she is? That's my man, and he don't have to jump through no hoops to come and meet her. That's what you would be thinking. Well, he was working. He's getting everything set up because we came to do a video. So he's doing his part of the work. Because you came to do a video with B Love's life. So I'm B Love. This is my life. And my husband is in the other room in the studio doing what he's supposed to do regarding B Love's life. He's getting everything set up for us. So by the time we're ready to do our video, you'll meet him because he'll be done setting up for us. Darius wasn't included in this video. Or Dalvin. So getting to meet them, I'm not saying there's some celebrities that I got to meet them. But even getting to meet them, I'm going to say is kind of a plus because you didn't have to. They were never scheduled to be in this video with you. And you can say all you want to say about, the way she, is set up, it looks like, they're the family. They are a family. And families have lives. And that's just the honest to God truth. He is a 17-year-old child who sings, who acts, who does all kinds of stuff. So when you came, she could have actually had that arranged to where her child would have been somewhere else doing something else because she was having strangers into her home. So you went into her home with the whole perception, a misconception. That's what you went to her home thinking that it was supposed to be a certain way. And then when it wasn't that way, oh well, that's just what I thought. And then you continue to call this boy a queen, this young man a queen. But you're worried about people at Kroger looking at you and looking at you like, what did you say? I forgot. But like you had an eye in the middle of your forehead or something like that. But you just went into this young man's home and called him out or called him a queen when he was just walking through his home where he should be able to be comfortable. If he came down the stairs with a boa wrapped around his neck and some Elton John sunglasses on, he was in his home. He wasn't rude to you. He just didn't behave the way you felt he should behave. So how is that right to come and even make a whole opinion, a whole video about that if it wasn't done in hate? Because if it wasn't done in hate, you could have just said, I love B Love, but I had a whole different idea of what her family life was like. And you could have left it there. And then if people said, what do you mean by that? Elaborate. Then you could have said, well, Darius is a little more flamboyant than I thought he was, or he was more rude, or I, he just didn't speak to me the way I thought he would. I thought he would be a little bit more like he was on camera, something like that. There's a tactful way to do things, but we live in a society where people are able to be so rude, and then they can play the victim, and that's not cool. We got to stop with that. We have to stop allowing that. That's why I said, oh no, I'll call a spade, baby. Sorry, I don't have to tiptoe around anybody because I'm a 45-year-old woman, okay? And I live in my truth. How about that? So she said what she said, and you can't take it back. If you made 20,000 apology videos, it doesn't matter. And that's another thing about me. See, I'm one of those people, you don't never have to apologize to me because you did what you did and it's done. I forgive you. I moved on. You ain't got to apologize because God is going to deal with you. And all I can do is hope that he make your burdens light, baby, and walk on. Keep on going with my life and keep on doing what I'm supposed to be doing. But that is it. Now, that's really my 2 cents on it. I'm thinking that's it, right? Yeah. Yeah, and that's it. She has some really, in my opinion, some real issues with her insecurities. I've heard her talk before about her boyfriend's relationship. And, it's 2019. I live in Detroit, so I don't know, how people are still viewing interracial relationships in other parts of the world. But it's no big thing here. I mean, it's every day. We all still have our opinions about interracial relationships. Some people are okay with them, some people are not, some people are neutral, and don't really care about what you do with your life or who you fall in love with. Some people believe that love is really love, and it is what it is, but that's how it goes. But I've heard her talk about the fact that they get stared at. They're looked at like, why is he with her? Why is she with him? All that kind of stuff. So it's just really hypocritical for you to walk into this person's house and definitely to call that young man out of his name. I'm really ticked off about that, because this is a young man who's getting ready to go off to school, and he doesn't need to even go with that stress on him. And kids, because he's going, they're kids. You got to remember that when people go away to school, they're 17 and 18 years old and 19 years old, and they're still kids, and they still behave, in a way that kids behave. And you don't need any little fuel to feed a bully. A bully is a bully, honey. And they only need one little thing to spew hate at the next person and continue to bully. So I was more so upset with the statement that she made about Darius than even with Nate. I thought that was ridiculous, because, like I said, what woman is coming to another woman's house even worried about meeting their husband? And and only because, like I said, I'm an older woman, so I come from a whole nother school than, these young folks, So I come from a school where you weren't even that friendly with somebody else's husband, okay? So to even be walking in talking, and he didn't come and meet me. Who do you think you are? Why you calling Darius a queen? You act like you the queen. Girl, I know her mama want to slap the crap out of her. I just know she does, because her mother is around my age or a little bit older. And I know her mother is like, girl, I taught you better than that. You went into these people's house and came out their house and spewed some foolishness like that, because it wasn't even anything to voice. Do you understand what I'm saying? And if you understand what I'm saying, please leave a comment. If you don't agree, whatever, I'm okay with you leaving your comment. This is just my opinion. I've been holding in for days. Like I said, I left a few comments under some other videos because I think it's just ridiculous. And she's being like a brat and having a hissy fit, putting up a video, taking it down, talking about your sister was pressured. It's just really ridiculous. And we have to stop feeding into the ridiculousness that's going on in this day and age. When your kids are wrong, when people are wrong, let them know they're wrong. And ain't nobody trying to say, oh, you didn't feel like that. What you were wrong for was coming, not saying it to them, because that's another thing. People saying, you could have called her, you could have said that to her. No, you couldn't have. What is that to call her and say? What is that to even say to her that day? Oh, I thought I was going to meet your husband faster than that. Darius had a little attitude when he came down and spoke to me. That's the way you perceived it. It's just ridiculous to keep feeding into this. Oh, we can't say that that's not the way she felt. Okay, but we can ask her, why did you even feel that way? Now, that's my question. See, my question is, why are you even, okay, if you did feel that way, that's fine. But by the time you left that house, I'm sure those feelings had dissipated. I'm sure those feelings had dissipated by that time. I'm sure. You set up, you broke bread with these people, y'all laughing and joking. We see the pictures. We see the pictures. And ain't no way in hell you drove back and cried for 8 hours. Who believes that? If you drove, let me tell you something. I cried at the drop of a hat. I'm a very emotional person, okay? I'm a very emotional person. If I cried all the way back to your house for 8 hours, ain't no way in hell I'm getting on the video and be telling them, oh, I love him, and they treated me so nice, and they were this and they were that. It's no way. I'm not doing that. I'm not getting on the video praising you, and I felt like crap. And someone not meeting you as soon as you should have met, you felt that you should have met them. And then a child coming down and being a little, sassy with their greeting to you, if it made you feel that bad, you need to check yourself. And that's for real. Because you're the one who went to a Kroger and felt like everybody was staring at you. You're the one who goes out with your boyfriend and feels like everyone is staring at you. Let me tell you something. People stare at me all day long. And if you think I'm lying, let me see if I start flying. No, I ain't going nowhere. Because people stare at me all the time. I got used to that when I was a child. People going to stare at you. It's something about you that makes people stare at you. Oh, well. It is what it is. Keep on moving. It is what it is. You chose to date a man that's not of your race. You knew when that happened that you were going to get stared at. So it shouldn't even be a big deal. Y'all should laugh at it and keep on moving. So that's all I got to say about it, and I'm really done with it. I'm going to try not to even watch another video regarding it because I think it's a ridiculous situation. I really think it's ridiculous how, I'm neutral, I'm neutral, I'm neutral. You can be neutral and tell the truth. You can be neutral and tell the truth. You can say, I still love this girl. I don't know where she came from with that because that was stupid. It was a stupid move, and it's backfiring on her. She's losing views. She's losing subscribers. Her views have gone down. I did see them go back up a little bit, and I watched because I was really concerned about this young lady and what she's doing to her career, her brand. It takes too much to build this stuff up. I've been on YouTube over a year, 2 years or so, and all I got is I'm still under 300 subscribers because I'm growing my channel organically. But it took me a long time to even get this many subscribers. So this is a long time to build your brand, to go out and do some dumb stuff like that. Excuse me, and mess it up. But, it is what it is. Hopefully she'll be able to rebound and get herself back together because she does have a big following, a big following. A lot of people are subscribed to her. And I hate for her to mess it up like that over something so silly, but it's a lesson. There's a huge lesson in that. You don't ever sit back and try to calculate a story about someone else. You don't ever sit back and sit up and make up a mess, a lie like that on someone else, because that's what that was. I'm sorry, y'all can say, oh, she felt like that, she felt like that. She felt like that, and she dramatized it. She dramatized it. Because if you listen to what she's saying, she ain't saying nothing. And that's the bottom line. She ain't saying nothing. What she said was nothing. It was ridiculous to even say it. And that's the honest to God truth. That was ridiculous. You know how many people I meet that aren't the way I thought they would be? How many people's children I meet that I think they need to teach that child a little bit better? How people might say that about Paige. Paige is very shy, very reserved. You can barely hear her speak sometimes. But she's a child. And I'm going to say that again about Darius. He's never professed to be a grown man. He told y'all he's maturing. I'm mature now. I can handle my checkbook. I can go away to school. But I'm a kid. He tells you. I heard a whole video right before he graduated saying that. But I'm a child. I still need my parents, this, and that. I'm just mature. I'm mature enough to do this, and I'm mature enough to do that. But he's never said he was a grown man. Never. And you didn't have the right to refer to him as that. Because he's not. He's a 17-year-old child. He's not even 18 years old yet. But since you address him as a man, he has the right to respond to you as a grown man. But that's just that, y'all. I love y'all. I love my savvy sweethearts. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I have new subscribers, you guys. And I will be doing a video. Look, guys, I just went to Dollar Tree and I got a charger. Because people have requested me to do a bling charger, another bling charger, because people was talking about stuff. Girl, this ain't no DIY, it's a show and tell. I love it, though. I love it. So because of that, I'm definitely going to be doing another bling charger. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get my stuff together, and I'll probably do it in a little while. So I have a few errands to run. I got to go and pick Paige up from school and stuff. And I'll come back and I will do the blinked out charger. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye. And thanks again for tuning in to Savvy TV. All right, y'all. Bye. Love y'all.